we're going. I think. I never know. I don't know when it's ever actually live. Where we're going. Shouldn't be much of a delay. It's let's do a little test. Make sure you're on live chat. And then beyond that, I'm gonna type 1 and I'm gonna say 1 at the same time, okay? 1. Oh, god damn it. 1. How was that? Even you and alone to fit us alone. We had a disturbed sleep last night. So, what is this meme? When I say 1, everyone starts typing 1. That's not how that works. How's every single person in my chat a memer? How do I cultivate? How do I create? I don't create streams. I cultivate memes. From you guys. You are them. You are living memes. How is this so hard? Had a little bit of the suck and cut. I didn't end up exercising. Jen ended up cutting. Sucking my hair. I'm your meme. I'm your living meme. I have promised to appear naked no less than 3 times on stream in the last couple of days. Majority chat has been trained to dunk me over the year. They're just following the lead from Capcom. What? All right. You can say it here because it's YouTube and not Twitch. What do you think the odds are that I'll get early access? It's got to be like 90-10, right? Shirt looks good on me, but it would be better on the floor. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lift. Shep Daddy's back in the house. Iron Panther. I remember the days. Be hanging out on the ship. Be looking at each other. It's a shame the Rise doesn't allow for 16-player lobbies. 20%. 0-0. 10 getting access? 10%? I don't even understand these odds. I don't understand. What does this look? There's an interesting color there for the sleeve. Nioh 2. I am now using a switch glaive. Make sure I down Dauntless first. I don't want it under my Steam history until it's like literally 100% no chance I'm getting early access. I'll download it on stream. No, you don't have to worry about it because if it happens, that's all I'll be playing. It's on Epic Game Store. Maybe I would do it on Epic Game Store. But even so, like, I don't want to install. Like, it's like admitting failure. It's like jinxing yourself. It's like already thinking you're going to fail to do something before you've even tried to do it. That's not the way you should do things. You gotta go in planning on success, not planning on failure. I've cultivated a relationship with Jono. Yuri and I we've spoken in the past. Socks got me early access to Rise. That was the smoothest launch I've ever seen. You downloaded Nioh 2 again because of me? What weapons are you using? By the way, I don't think we're gonna stream me going through the whole underworld. I feel like I've been doing the underworld forever. We're at floor 36. And there's like 70 more floors. So we're gonna do the DLC. And then I'll do the underworld off stream, and then maybe we'll do like the depths on stream. We'll do some other variety after this. How am I doing tonight? I had some delicious roasted chicken thigh. Yuri, one of the interactions I had with Yuri was strange in that I wanted to play Resident Evil with him, But he said he doesn't like Resident Evil because he doesn't like scary games. And it's like, you could just say, no, I don't want to play with you. You don't have to be like, I don't want to play scary games. Just say no. That's okay. You can say no. I respect no a lot more than any other excuse. Just say no. I do it all the time. People ask me for all sorts of weird stuff when I'm streaming all the time. You know what I say? I just say no. It's easy. That way they're not like, oh, maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't do it, or maybe, oh, maybe did he believe it or not? Just say no. Resident Evil Resistance, which was the multiplayer portion from Resident Evil 3, which, by the way, I mean, was one of Capcom's best-selling games. Was it a year ago? When did Resident Evil 3 release? I'm like disassociating from reality. It had to been last year, April 2020. Peak coronavirus shutdown. That was fun. I bought 3 copies of it. I did. Transitioning back to Switch split staff from high stance axe. Oh, interesting. Well, you'll see exactly how I play those. And it'll be interesting to compare my play style versus your play style. So they're both... The Iron Switchglaive is very crappy. However, it works, I guess. The split staff technically has a lot more attack power, but the damage combos from the Switchglaive are higher just in general because it just does higher life damage. The split staff, though, I mean, you can't beat the key damage from that. You feel he needs to give a reason other than implying it isn't like a Capcom game? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I wish I knew. I don't know. I don't know anything. We have a shifting skill. Let's learn our shifting skill. There's a lot of good things here. I would like to get anything that has to do with awakening living weapons or sentient weapons. Got that. Perfect. So we're going to do the DLC. I think that's what we're going to do. We're on Dream of the Nioh. Last time I did this on stream, we did Dream of the Wise. And it was a moderate challenge, but we had fists. We're not using fists this time, so it should be a bit harder in that regard. But we did do some actual grinding in the underworld. So maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. We'll find out. The Tengu guy will almost definitely anus us. But I guess we'll see. Look at Yoshitsune moving. Interesting how the DLC is a direct continuation of the storyline. My sword got a boner. Nice. You want to get DLC spoiled? I understand, we're just starting it. We'll probably be done between today and tomorrow, assuming I don't get, like, hard stuck. Dude, Stranger in Paradise looks so good. What kind of boners I've been getting that looked like that? Are you saying your boners don't look like that? So I think I want to learn... Is it divination? I don't know if I actually have to spend any more points on it. Just take 1 point out of extraction. Perfect. Put that there. I forgot that Kekage is here. That's amazing. That's beautiful. How goes the anything? Oh, it's about to start. Yeah, you'll be here for it. Literally just started. I mean, we just started the stream like, what, 10 minutes ago? That's a quality emote. That really is a quality emote. I'm assuming that's going to last a really long time. Okay. It's always nice whenever you can just blast somebody's face off. Somebody's behind that. Hello, Nioh Enjoyer. I am absolutely a Nioh Enjoyer. Such a cool weapon. Such a stylish weapon. I'm beautiful? It's a pre-built character. He's still goblin-sized. We had a cannon before. We might have switched off it for a bit, only because we needed a set bonus. But now I literally have 2 cannons. Which is actually not ideal, but... like, whatever. Oh, divination looks like it lasts a really long time. So yeah, the in high stance, the Switchglaive has this really powerful charge move. And it's just so nice for just... Oh, God. Get down, Mr. President. Do you ever love somebody so much that you would jump in front of them to tank a goddamn cannon shot with your face? That's messed up. That's not right. This guy should be a little tough. Maybe an aim. Oh no, we got it. We were the Nioh all along. The Nioh is like protector? You take a cannon shot for your weeb collection? Like your anime DVDs? Your anime figurines? Your VTubers? That'd be a little bit more specific. Switchblade and Switch Staff. Yep. It worked out. I wasn't loving the Odachi. I liked the dual blades, but I didn't love the dual blades. I just kind of liked them. There's a guy here. A lot of things above me. I'm just trying to figure out what could be in this room. Oh. Maybe like that thing? I don't think fire's going to work on him. No! Oh, I was mashing for the transformation. That feels bad. Fortunately for us, we've just got a coward run back. We should be able to sneak by. I don't know. Jack, hello. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to make some heavier armor, but it's still, like, ridiculously easy to die to things. I mean, it's just way of the Nioh. So, like, the option is like, have heavy armor and withstand one attack, or have heavy or light armor and withstand 0 attacks. Where did that warrior come from? Maybe around this side? That's terrifying. What's my level? We're almost 600, 582. Why would he not pick heavy armor? So with more agility or with lighter armor, you recover stamina much faster and your base movement speed is a lot higher. And attacks just take less stamina to use. So where did the warrior come from? I'm confused. Maybe he came from upstairs. Just gonna go upstairs. I have no idea where that dude came from. Is he up here? Was that him? How did he even see us? Or hear us? Wow, the tracking on the transition attack is great. So the big gimmick for Switchblade is if you change stances while you're attacking, you get new attacks. So that was medium to heavy. This is heavy to medium. Medium to light. It's like a big hit, a wide hit, and then like an evading hit. It's a shortcut. That guy's just like laying on the ground. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, see, like, I'm not 100% against dubs. My only issue with dubs is it feels like they use the same voice actors every single time, and it feels like a word ensemble cast where it's like the same actors every time with just a different show. And I mean, they do their best, and of course, you know, they're getting paid, so they're just doing what they're getting paid to do. But it's always just awkward. If it's the same for the original Japanese versions too. Even if it's a lot of the same voice actors, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's bad to say, but if you can't understand the language, it's less noticeable. So, I don't know. And I do feel like there's less of a variety of English voice actors. Is this guy a friend? I think that guy's a friend. The voice for Lisa as you woke? She's been around for a long time, though, hasn't she? Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's, like, deliberately harmful for newcomers. Where's Monkey Monday? I want to beat the DLC. So that's what we're doing. Next week will probably be Monkey Monday. Right? And just as Chaos shows up, we already start losing frames. Perfect. Awesome. I just set it down a little. This guy's going to shoot me. Man, this is worse than Twitch. Did my entire, like, node for my internet company, did everybody on it decide to become Twitch streamers? I wonder. I wonder how many other people are streaming on Twitch right now. Ever walk into Monster Hunter not safe for work while scrolling through the internet? It's pretty hard to do it accidentally. Has it been directly sent to me before? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody sent me some weird feline hentai. Jen is on Zooming it. Well, she's definitely on something, but I'm not going to blame her. I mean, it's the upload, not the download. It looks like it's stabilizing a little bit. Fume up. You brown Pixiv? I can't say that I do. There we go. Looking a little bit better. Is it a porn site? Chaos? It's fun just kind of like peacefully annihilating people. Switch Glaive also gets buffs as you actually do the switch attacks. It's really neat. Japanese media sharing site like Imgur with NSFW artist. Well, that sounds fun. I'm just waiting to see if it's going to come back. It's so dead. Are we still here? Is it still okay? I get here. We'll go down to 6,000. We're at 6,000. It's not dead for you. Okay. I'll just keep going. Show hold to check. As in they'll shut me down or they'll keep it going? Back to Twitch? We might need to. Do you think it's a Comcast problem? You think it's a YouTube problem? Unfortunately, we haven't had any cool bosses yet. I'm not going to feel too bad about it. I'm not having a stroke. I'm having a stroke because I see that I dropped 10,000 frames so far this stream. Oh. You're still alive? Well, no, I've ever problems on Twitch? Occasionally we have problems on Twitch, but it's not super common. It's rare that we have such a problem on Twitch that the stream dies. Oh no, we need to kill this guy first. Try to kill him first. Well, that works. You're watching anime girls draw mustaches at 1 second latency on another tab? Are you saying my problem is that I'm not an anime girl? That you seem, if you're not saying it, you're implying it. I see like a skeleton warrior here. No. No, god damn it. So I looked into getting a business plan from Comcast, and none of their plans they offer actually offer you a service level agreement. Which, I mean, maybe they just treat you nicer, but they have no obligation to. Can I just run away from everything? Can I just run away from all my problems? Let's go to Optimum. If I had a way of stretching Optimum internet to my house, I would do it in a heartbeat. The ironic thing is, like, the government, maybe the one major bill that's going to get passed by the current administration is going to be like a big infrastructure bill. But as far as I can tell, all the money is going to be going towards like roads and bridges and are not actually going to end up going to internet. At least getting faster internet. No! Oh, God damn it. No, 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 no. It's gonna kick my ass. So, the mansion thing that he's blocking is just the social stuff. They passed the infrastructure stuff. But the build back better, yeah, I mean that's dead. That's dead in the water. Mansion's gonna kill that. %. It's got no chance. Help them to boost their business by expanding to your area. I mean, I filled out everything that I can that is like, please bring fiber optic to my neighborhood. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. It's okay. It's not okay. He did basically say he was never going to vote for it. And yet, at the same time, he'll say stuff like, I would have voted for it if it had this one thing. It's like, well, make up your mind, dude. No, no, no. Biden's old man, he doesn't understand why we need the internet. Biden's okay, he's just... He was never that popular. He was always just like the safe choice. So he was never going to have like the popularity needed to really rally around major plans or bills or anything like that. Well, I was so close to a safe spot. Sad. He is not okay? I mean, he's old, man. He's the very definition of 5 out of 10. He's barely alive? I don't know about that. There's plenty of old people that are that old and alive. I've got a neighbor who's 88 years old. I wouldn't want her to be president. I feel like that'd be pretty hard on her, but she goes outside. The country is run by old people who will never die. Yes. Actually true. YouTube makes this video look like 360p. Oh, let me see if I can turn the bitrate back up. It shouldn't look like 360p unless you have it set to 360p. Go in the water. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God. That's so much damage. I was so afraid. Streamer is our gamer dad. How old do you think I am? You think I'm old enough to be your dad? There might be some of you that's actually true, though. With the way builds work in Nioh, can you use any pair of weapons? Yeah. You might have to get kind of lucky on the way they drop, but, weapons can technically spawn with this one attribute that is essentially, replace the main stat with this other stat. Did I change anything about your hair? Looking good. We used the Floby. Trimmed up the sides a little bit. But thank you. Gotta love it. I don't like the spooky ghost thing. Spooky ghost scares me. No, 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 no. No. Short on the sides, look. I mean, Jen's still helping me and learning it. I mean, The positive about the Floby is, in theory, you could cut your own hair completely on your own with no assistance. But it is better with another person. Really, anyone that plays Nioh likes the spooky ghost things? Dude, they're so scary. You could castrate yourself? What is wrong with you? Are you okay? No, the answer to that is actually no. You certainly, even if you can, you shouldn't. You cut your hair with a goddamn vacuum cleaner. Saves a lot of money. Saves a lot of time. Yes, I broke the last vacuum, but that wasn't because of, like, my hair, like, it didn't break it. It's because I broke one of the clips on it. I got a poem, how sweet. Is that it? That's it. I guess we're still going on the right. We got to go over to that, how's our spells looking? I almost feel like we should rest just to restock our Omnio. We could probably get another level, too. I mean, I really would recommend it. I mean, if you don't have a fancy hairstyle. It's like $100 for a Floby. But, you know, you figure that's like 5 haircuts. I mean, I guess it depends where you live. But for me, that's like 5 haircuts. Can you come over to get a Floby haircut? If I were actually sociable and friends with my neighbors, I would offer to Floby cut their head. If they wanted it. Obviously, I wouldn't, like, insist on it, like, let me suck and cut your head. Scythe looks sick. It's pretty good. Oh, there's a Kodama back there, isn't there? We'll get to him soon. I think we got to fight Benki. Open up a hair salon and stream it? Suck and cut haircuts? $10? All right, blinking, you miss it. Oh, no, not that. It has a super attack that we get. Where you inject the weapon into them. Just did 12,000 damage. Wait, no, I'm dead. No! Life coach, accountant, barber? I'm not a very good barber. I wouldn't... I mean, it'll cut your hair. I mean, they sell all sorts of things for you to cut your own hair now. All I'm saying is I've tried some things. You're not going to beat the Floby. 100% you're not beating the Floby. So check out the website every couple days because it's not constantly on sale. It sells out. Oh my god, that was so much damage. There's enough buyers that it still sells out? Absolutely. We're still in a pandemic. So if you're concerned about it, as you should be, would I manscape you? Lay you down and make you look pretty? I never got the Manscaped sponsor. I applied for it. I don't know that anyone did. Maybe they backed out. I don't know. But I was ready to go. He's our friend. I think he helps us out. I think a lot of people say Benkei feels like one of the most fair bosses to fight. He's going to buy a razor at this rate. It's like a forest down there. I mean, do what you need to do. I mean, get some clippers at the very least. I'll just put a razor to it. That sounds bad. Wow, I can't believe I survived that. Maybe because I was in yokai form. Have I used... No, I use a normal trimmer for the Floby. I mean, maybe on the very lowest setting it would work. If you had a very long beard, it could work. But my beard isn't that long. I keep it pretty short. I know some people are saying if you could trim your junk with a Floby, but I mean, my concern is you would vacuum your scrotum into the vacuum cleaner and trim your scrotum. And I cannot imagine how painful that would be. I mean, people talk about castration. I mean, there you go. It just seems like a terrible idea. Dendro, hello. Talking about scrotal castration. We get them both. Got enough of them. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever go to a barber ever again. I mean, maybe if I was in another country and I didn't bring my Floby with me. Where's the big guy? How's Monster Hunter today? Everything went well except for Event Apex Devil Joe, who aimed us to me twice. And I probably could have beat him, but I decided just to take a break from him and fight other things. I see this guy. See how much damage that one's? So I'm pretty confident. I mean, I finally put the list together. I was a bad boy, and I did not have a list put together. We know exactly what we need to do. We're going to start tomorrow with White Monoblos. What did he do to me? Am I stinked or something? Maybe I was. That was getting a little hectic. It was an okay day. I want to finish for you. Well, I don't know if I can, only because of holidays. But I don't think it's going to mess up the stream too much. I'd like to have For You finished by the new year. Maybe even by the end of this week would be perfect. He's not going to follow me. This is actually really bad. Banky literally to the rescue. Ooh. Ooh. If I play For You a night stream, I don't think it'll be necessary. I mean, I could. The option is always there. Katz's Fishmore, finishing the final story boss, or doing 140 Apex solo? Neither of those, actually. It's just beating every monster in the game, including the Apexes, though. They don't have to be 140, though. They just have to be under the description as Apex. Ride your bike with one training wheel. You could probably do some pretty sick drifts with one training wheel if you think about it. Oh, God. Ugh. I mean, he launched 4 explosives up my butthole. And that's how I died. Banky, I believe in you. Banky, I believe in you. We're gonna try this room one more time. Banky got the last hit in. No. The difference is Saito is really hard. We got it. We did get it. There's a big arrow here, right? Here? Banky makes so much noise when he's just like walking around. But this is a shortcut back. We can use all our stuff here. Banky, did he kill you? Banky, what up? This should be much easier than it looks, since I went through the underworld. I didn't go all the way through the underworld. I dipped my toe into the underworld. Oh my god, you make it sound like I'm in depths. It's still the end game of Way of the Nioh. You know what I mean? Like, I do pretty good damage, but I get my butt cheek slapped. You know, Way of the Nioh, I don't think it really cares how much defense you have, unless you've got, like, ultimate constitution and, like, heavy armor. Oh, is this just the way there? What was this way then? This sucks. Whoa. This dude sucks. Ultimate Constitution does what? If you have more than 70% health, you rapidly regain health. Basically, you pair that with heavy armor, and there's like a clan that makes you have 50% damage reduction if you're untouched. So you can take one hit, you'd have 50% damage reduction, and assuming that you were still at 70% or above life, you just rapidly heal it. So like, you still can't get pummeled to death, but you could shrug off single hits pretty easily. So if like you had like a lot of slow and a lot of defense and a lot of life, they may not even be able to hit you enough to kill you. Yeah, I mean, most ultimate skills are somewhat game-changing. Some are just amazing quality of life, so ultimate magic you really don't need, but almost everybody runs because it's just so nice to have. That lets you cast much faster, and then all of your spells last a lot longer as well. Like, ideally, I would have Ultimate Constitution. Well, I actually didn't get stinked there somehow. I don't know how that didn't happen. I've been here. Need to cut down anyways. Now we would come this way, right? The secret again here? So many items, and I haven't used like over 70% of them. That's funny, he disappears from your map when he's hiding. I never noticed that. Yeah, but next year should be a good year for video games. I mean, obviously Sunbreak, but... I mean, I've talked about it before, but Strangers in Paradise, like, I'm just so happy, so excited to try out another game based off this engine. Like, obviously, like, Square Enix has been doing some... not good stuff. Jacked up prices on Epic Games Store. And I think they were getting involved in NFTs. Pretty sure they were doing some NFT stuff. Any reason I went for the cat spirit? Yep. Oh. We'll explain it in a second. So I wanted a feral spirit, not because of the dodge necessarily, but because your anima charge is based off of cumulative damage, and I thought that would be beneficial for getting more anima. Don't really care too much about yokai ability damage, but the extended burst counter is really nice. And then the anima bonus on ninjutsu hit is also really nice. Only because I'm usually, I mean, it's not a lot, but I throw out caltrops a lot when I'm fighting enemies, and that can get me a little bit bonus anima. But the extended burst counter timing, I think, seemed really nice. I mean, something like that is something you can't really get on any other Guardian Spirits. Unless you roll it or something, I really don't know. Everyone's doing NFTs? All I know is that Ubisoft apparently made like $400 off them. Like, they spent way more money on the manpower to discuss whether they should even have NFTs versus the actual sales they got from doing NFTs, which makes me really happy. Oh my god! That was annoying. Joe Kramer, hello. How much it costs to mint them too? I mean, if they're the ones doing it and they're controlling everything, the actual impact in terms of them running the blockchain is probably nothing. You know? Because how big is that blockchain? 10 transactions? You know, the issue is when people keep trading back and forth for small amounts, and then everybody's got to keep track of all these exchanges. You know, until it just becomes this absolute colossal workload. Nice. I don't want to get this guy necessarily, but... Long-time followers? Since my GameFAQ days? You mean my war with GameFAQs? I was gonna say, like, I was never that active on GameFAQs, although there was a lot of people that didn't like me on GameFAQs. Saying sell your Ubisoft NFTs times second to yourself for 1 cent. I mean, that would certainly start to build up the amount of blockchain workload, I would imagine, but it still would be nothing compared to stuff like actual currencies. There was definitely like an actual child waging war against me on the GameFAQs forums because his name was like Clone of Shadow. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be rude because, like, I'm sure there are adults out there that have, like, lots of Sonic OC and stuff like that. But... Ooh, did he get me? Ooh. Ooh. How did he kick my ass so badly? That's how it goes. Try to do a cool combo, you just get wrecked. Got a coward. Did he mumble in darkness about the longsword? No, that was somebody else. That was, YouTube had this feature for a while that was like video replies. And the idea is that would help build engagement, and like a dialogue on the service. So you would post a video and I mean, literally anyone could make a response to your video and see it. So you could have a video with like 1 million views. Just say 1 million views. Oh, okay, that happened. And then somebody could go in, reply, and have like 100 views, but it would be permanently wedged under your video. So like it was like basically like literally free coattailing off of anyone that you wanted. No, I mean, was it a good feature? I bet you it probably worked. I bet you it did get more engagement and more dialogue between people. Was it good engagement and good dialogue? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna have to clear through there. Died with the same comment. It's amazing, I know. So like my engagement with it, the only thing that I remember as a content creator was, you know, I mean, me being myself, you know, I had certain feelings and views about people that were using longsword, so I'm gonna die again, on Monster Hunter Tri Online, and me trying to play as a simple lance and being unable to get off like really a single hit when I'm playing with like 3 other longsword users, and be like, man, it's not fun playing with longsword users. It's like I made comments, you know, switch axe and longsword, and you know, you had guys on YouTube, you know, like not everyone's got a sense of humor. And this guy was just like in his basement, like a shadowy light bulb swinging above his head, just mumbling crazily to himself about how he hated me because I didn't like the longsword or something. Which, I mean, obviously, like, you know, I'll play the longsword. I love the longsword. You know, I was just simply saying, you know, playing it online, like, it's annoying. Because it is. It is and was and will forever be. Maybe not so much anymore now that, like, apparently everybody has permanent free, flinch free. I mean, I think a little bit about it, you know, like what is the end game for content creators? You know, is this the sort of thing that really will go on for like, you know, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you know, forever? I really don't know. Maybe it's my one insta downvote. Doesn't matter how big of a content creator you are. You can have 10 views. Somebody just likes to click the button when there's no dislikes. My Lance tutorials were OP. I mean, they were good for the time, you know? I mean, nowadays, everyone's making tutorials all the time. I mean, it's a good thing, you know? I mean, you don't, you know, if people are stuck in a video game, it's nice to have a person that is able to make content that can help them get through it. You know, I mean, it took until 2021 before, you know, Capcom released a game that even had hit zones and drop rates built into the game. You didn't need like a game fax or anything to get them. Now they don't know if there's dislikes. You know, I haven't checked to see if I could still see dislikes under my videos somewhere. I mean, at worst, as a content creator, dislikes were a little annoying. But, I mean, it's just like feedback. Like, if you're getting dislikes, maybe find out why you're getting dislikes. I mean, you don't have to cry about it. Oh, I don't have enough to transform. No. You click dislike and it was shared with the creator? I don't know. I just don't know how, like, if... This is apparently a unique view of mine. And, like, it goes without saying, like, you should never necessarily, you know, go onto the internet to mean-spiritedly bully someone. But if you're a content creator on the internet, you also have to reconcile the fact that there are going to be mean-spirited bullies on there. You know, it's just part of being in the public eye. You know, consider it the price of fame and stardom. And try to feel like there's going to be an internet out there that will exist to purely keep you protected from that. I mean, I just feel like it's not realistic. I mean, unless you just want to, like, try and create a community and build it with, like, no comments. Which, I mean, I guess you could. Oh, God. This is the worst. Go away, Tengu. I just keep running. No, it only gets worse. It only gets worse. Oh, God. It only gets worse. God damn. There was 2 of them in there. Oh, my God. My guess is I'm looking in Canada. I am in the United States. There aren't, like... Bean stores aren't a thing. Okay, so here's what we need to do instead. We need to try and drag them out here. Now, this room is not confirmed harder than Saito. So that's one. And now let's get the other one out here. Whatever thing in Canada, I'm intrigued. Oh, such a hard guy. The thing is he was red. The red spirit enemies have a lot more health and stats and everything. All right, so there's a guy here. Let's get him. Okay, got him. Now there's going to be a Tengu in here somewhere. There's also a Gaki in here somewhere too. There's the Tengu. Tengu goes on a patrol. What are my thoughts on Monster Hunter Rise? It's a good game, but it is one of the more unfinished feeling base games that we've ever had. Like, I actually think, like, it's got a lot of potential in a G-Rank expansion to be, like, really great. And failing that possibly with, like, modding on PC. But, you know, like, as is, it is a little bit more of a disappointing, you know, low rank, high rank release. So there's the Gaki. Part of my issues is, like, they made it so, like, you know, there's a separate village now, right? And it's a lot easier. But it's, like, really easy. Like, especially the story, it almost trivializes anything that you might want to do. In terms of, low rank to high rank progression from the guild. I mean, I've done runs like naked. Like, just after release, I think the second day the game came out, I'd completed a speed run in like 2 hours. It was like 2 hours. Let's be humble and say maybe it was 2.5 hours. It's my first time through doing a speedrun. That was the day of release. That was me actually getting my US copy and trying to clear it, you know? 2.5 hours. You can't save someone mid-cart with life powders anymore? I mean, that's a small complaint, but a valid one. Naked speedrun while naked? I get a lot of requests for that. That's interesting. A little shortcut over there. So, one of the biggest content drivers I had for Monster Hunter World, you know, one of the biggest things that helped, you know, maintain, grow, create content for my channel was doing speedruns for Monster Hunter World, but there's not really a satisfying speedrun in Rise, unless you create an arbitrary endpoint, but low rank village is a joke. Low rank guild is better, but it just seems like, you know, kind of a lame category. You know, then you might be compelled to want to do like high rank, you know, up through 1.0. And then what? Now you're looking at like maybe a 10-hour run. Now it's just too long. My second up to the new Capcom, right? Is there hope from early access? I think the last situation with Rise, it's just a misunderstanding. I'm confident we'll be fine for the next release. Oh wow, that does a lot of stamina damage. You see that? Did I not key break him there? What did he just do? He's like, I don't want to be a man anymore. I want to be a blob. Add me on Switch. Let's play Rise soon. It's been a while since I've done viewer hunts. Right now, my wife owns my Switch. She's been playing Animal Crossing. You're the first person that has actually asked to do multiplayer Rise in like the last 6 months. He is different than Umibuzu from Nioh 1. He is a version of Umibuzu. They must have thought he was a fan favorite because they did bring him back. Will I play with him? I'm trying to think when I would next even do viewer hunts on Rise. I mean, if enough people wanted to do them, I would do them. I really would. It's just like nobody ever asks. And it's like, what do you even do? Like, I don't want to do rampages. Apexes? I mean, I'm about to get into Rise PC for real, right? I mean, like, in less than a month now. The thing is like, Monster Hunter World always had things that it felt like it's worth doing. Like, at the very least, there's probably a decoration you're missing. And so, you can do tempered investigations. Like, hey, I got a cool tempered investigation. Or we can do Behemoth, or we can do Kolv, or we can do Safi. We do Fatalis, we can do Elatrion, because these are good, hard fights that have, like, tangible rewards. You're open to Dauntless? You know, with Rise, like, what do you have? Well, you can hunt anything because nothing matters. Don't worry, I might be playing Dauntless soon anyways, so. Benkei said he's got the heaviest armor set in the game. It wouldn't be terrible. I don't know though. Maybe the defense isn't that good. It's just like the abilities don't match up very well, right? Like, other than just having high defense, it doesn't really do anything for you, and you're completely locked into his weapons, which conveniently are Switchglaive and Split Staff. Developed a full body rash and shipped a tooth in the same week? How am I doing? That sounds awful. But I shipped a tooth once, and you know what? They've got some, like, magic at the restaurant, or not the restaurant, the dentist's, that will make your tooth look as good as new. So you don't have to feel too bad about that. The rash I can't help you with. Probably dry skin. I'm still waiting, Nefudis, for me to be offered money from the Dauntless team, and then for me to think about whether or not I would accept the money from the Dauntless team. All right, and so hold on. This is going to sound like a scam, or like I'm shilling something. But if you don't have dental insurance, it's really worth looking into getting a dental plan. All right, and please don't meme on me. Please don't meme on me right now, but I've got one, and it's honestly, you save money. You really do. If you go to the dentist, you definitely save money. I don't even have the Switch anymore, Joe Kramer. My wife has it. And I'll say this, if I'm not on stream, I'm probably not playing Monster Hunter. Like, I'm not asking for you to back me up, Fume, because I'm not expecting you to be like an expert on dental plans, but they're really okay. It's like $100, but then you get like the same price as the insurance company, which is affordable. It's a plan. It's not insurance. How much I need to send you to play me? You do not need to send me money. It is not money. I do not have any need for money. It's not that. You know, I don't need pics of your butthole or anything. I promise you it's a time thing, and the fact that I literally, Jen has my Switch. If you really want, I'm trying to think when I would want to do a Rise viewer hunt stream. Here's the concern. Here's the concern. Don't send me don't send me cryptocurrency, please. I don't want that. I'll set up a viewer hunt lobby. One person will join and do one hunt, and then just me alone and naked in the lobby. And that's just sad. Whereas, like, if I'm playing Monster Hunter World, like, there's content. Like, I know if, like, I'm alone, I could do it and it's fun and interesting. Like, to me, it's always pretty interesting seeing, like, you know, a run against, like, Behemoth, or, like, a run against, like, some of the AT guys, a run against Fatalis, stuff like that. Like, once a month, you can have, like, a revisit nostalgia world stream, and it will have been long enough that people are like, all right, I'll watch a Fatalis, like, whatever. How about a Discord? There is a Discord. If you haven't joined it, you should. Where is it? Now, we've had a Discord for a long time. Jono is in the stream. I have to go in Shilma. I'm not in Shilma. What are you talking about? Now, we've had a Discord for a good number of years now, like 4 years. It's a really great place. I really enjoy it. Like, it's not, probably not fair for me to say because it's like my Discord, but compared to a lot of other Discords, it seems pretty nice. No, but I think you'll find that the problem with Rise is just people... It's like the game design. It's just like with the way the game is set up, it's just like you really need to come up with a reason to play it. And like, it's a fun game. Like, the monsters are really fun to fight, but I think a lot of people that play Monster Hunter, they play it for the progression, and then once you've done everything, you feel like you've done everything. You know? And I think that's going to get corrected. Like, I really do think it's going to get turned around with Sunbreak. It seems like they're not really doing anything before Sunbreak comes out. Like, they would have already announced it if they were going to do like a major course correction. Like, I remember there was an event. I guess it might have been when they announced Sunbreak. I can't remember. It was Ryozo and Ichinose on a stream, and it's like, oh, they're going to announce how they're going to fix the endgame. And it was just like, it was a nice stream, but it was just them talking about, like, yokai and the yokai inspirations in Monster Hunter Rise. I mean, it was just like, it's neat, but I don't think it's necessarily what we needed. But, you know, there's definitely going to be a change because, like, Capcom 100% wants people playing. And they want people playing because they want more people active in case somebody decides they want to buy, like, you know, the cosmetics. So there's going to be questions for Suzuki-san, like, how are you going to make sure people don't bounce off the game in a month like they did before? I don't mute 90% of the channels. I mute VTuber and I mute VTuber channels. VTuber and Gacha channels. And they deserve to get muted. Here's the thing. The people in those channels also agree that they should be muted. Is why I don't get early access? I can live with that. They've all been too easy? So I would make the argument that even for try people, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is genuinely the hardest Monster Hunter that has ever been released to mainline. And if you've never really engaged Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate in any way, if you're on that Discord, there's plenty of people, myself included, that could get you on the right path to playing it emulated and having it looking well. And you'll have a challenge for sure, especially if you do it all solo, and you will be challenged. You put 300 hours in Tribe, only 15 Monster Hunter cents? I mean, World is a great game. I mean, if you play Iceborne, you know, it's got its challenging moments. It's certainly not the most challenging Monster Hunter game ever, but it's definitely got its moments. Look at that. Look at that 11,000 damage. Oh no, it's the Terraria server is already almost set up, Fume. They've already charged me $3. So I don't know if I gotta pay the $3. I think I gotta pay the $3, but I am $3 away from having the server set up, I think. It'll be done. I know the clock is ticking. I don't want to get banned from Twitch for any amount of period of time. I don't have to, you know, explain to Eric why I appeared on stream fully nude. Here's the $3. There we go. The Fire Cannon Memorial Terraria stream. Done and done. This guy's going to be a nightmare. Look how much life this dude has. Like, we are just wailing on him. We don't care. You missed my stream? Time to watch a movie? Well, enjoy. Join the Discord. Enjoy the Discord. Your chances of getting a Rise Hunt will increase dramatically. Do I check under my keyboard before I start streaming? No. No, I'm not. I'm not worried about accidentally revealing a nutsack. If one gets revealed on stream, it will be my fault. Never touched Terraria, you missing out? It's fun. If you like Minecraft, or liked Minecraft at one point in your life, there's a chance you might like Terraria. Well, he wasn't a real boss. And he was large, so it wasn't that hard to massacre him when he was key locked. The scary thing here is we haven't used a shrine in a very long time. Ooh, that would have killed us. Please die. Thank you. Do you have untouched Omnio magic? I got a little bit. It's not like, obviously it's not really even close to 100%, but we got some points in there. There's another one right there. Oh, God. Oh, that was so much damage. Comparing to Minecraft is like comparing Nioh 2 to Zelda. Okay, maybe not a good comparison, all right? But it's a comparison. People are all dicks. Streamer, how dare you compare one of the best games of all time to the game that's for babies? Comes to combat, Monster Hunter Rise is the best. Certain aspects are the best. It's not perfect. It has the best monsters. In terms of like actual player combat, yeah, I still kind of had it to Monster Hunter World. You know, some people really tweak out about the ability to roll backwards. Like it's the worst thing ever. Like, yeah, it's not like classic Monster Hunter, but it's slow, it sucks. It is rarely useful, and when it is, it doesn't feel necessarily broken. I don't know why people get so mad about it. Why people get so mad about video games. Kind of head there. God damn it. Can I sneak through here? Why is that damage so nuts? I mean, we're in Way of the Nioh. Who's complaining about rolling backwards? Dude, I don't get it, man. I don't know. Some people just really don't like change. Let's get this door open first. Yeah, let's rest here. That's a good idea. Yeah. And you look like you tweak out so much. Ooh. I'm hitting you. Get over here. Sumo spend, Booba Bailey, are there any options that don't suck? Most cores are good for something. There's only a couple cores like the rat guy where you just fart on an enemy that is like debatably like almost never helpful. But most cores like have a use because the cores that do big damage take big attunement slots and take a lot of anima to use. Oh. Can't do this. Just leave me alone. I quit. There's a fart option. I'm not using it. It's not good. You fart on the enemy. You don't even deal any damage. I don't think. Because they're so hard to kill. Can't just say that and not show us. Okay, I will see. Okay, fine. Here. I'll see if I have one. Ipan Datra is almost always equipped nowadays. I am not using it, but. Emit a pungent gas from deep inside, causing human enemies you come in contact with be afflicted with a status ailment. If your enemy is a yokai, their maximum ki will be reduced. That could actually be useful. That actually could be useful. I will use it against Yoshi. Mind you, it is still 100% dumb as hell. This guy looks like he wants to kick my ass. Did you like that? Guys, I farted on him at least like 5 times. I think it might actually be okay on yokai. I 100% only do that because I know you enjoy it, Jeff. I mean, I don't know. It might be good against yokai. It says it depletes their maximum ki, which, I mean, depending on how much it depletes, could actually be okay. I mean, it's noticeable. Not all right. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, that's actually not bad. Do you see how much ki they're losing? He is almost completely drained from ki from that alone. Does it stack? No. So it gives the stink status ailment. You could probably apply it a second time, but it probably has diminishing returns. Where it's harder and harder to apply as time goes on. Guys, I want to apologize to you. I think it's good. I think it's actually really good. It's not good against humans. It's actually really, really bad against humans. It does essentially nothing against most humans in the game. However, against yokai, I think it's actually like a really good ability to have. True test will be the underworld. Here's the thing, is you get a quick fart off on them when you can. When they first change forms, like, all right, so say they're about to do their transition back into a human or whatever, or you know, out of the dark realm or going into the dark realm. You pre-start the fart so that they start that new transition with the fart effect on. I mean, here's the thing. It's not damage, right? But, you know, either you need to have enough damage to just somehow kill something in one combo, or it's all about managing ki. And in terms of managing ki, I think it's going to be really good. Do it against Saito. See, it wouldn't work against Saito because he's a human. It has to be against a yokai. Oh, shoot. You guys see that fart? What is the cost of it? The 3? That's pretty cheap. I could fart 4 times in a row. I think that the fart would be actually unlucky. Unironically, fart against purple wrapper yokai is good because the purple wrapper yokai really like to put up a defense. Same thing with crabs. You just set a fart on them because otherwise it's hard to do ki damage because they block a lot. Most yokai in this game don't block, but those guys can. And it's not like normal blocking because you can't break it, as far as I know. My only complaint is it doesn't look like the fart lingers long enough. I want the fart to linger longer. So I was having this idea. We were having a conversation earlier today, Noxella, on the stream. And I was talking about how sometimes when I'm walking around, I'll like fart near an air purifier in my house. And it always makes me laugh because it goes from like blue to red to indicate that the air quality is dropped. And it got me thinking about the article that was like, you know, how do you know if your streamers are farting on stream? You could put like a little camera or something on like the air purifier, have an air purifier cam. And if it turns red, like it's like, oh no, streamer farted. Or maybe you could hook it up to like a device or something. There's got to be a way. I think I've got an air purifier that even has Wi-Fi. Maybe we could have like the like a Wi-Fi hookup, and if it goes above a certain level, like a fart alarm goes off. Something. I'm still thinking. But it's definitely a thing. Make it happen. Do you think that would be a engaging part of the stream? Like 4-hour Billy, you know, 4-hour fart, 4-hour chili eat off, no fart challenge. Wi-Fi air purifier? This is not me being bougie. It's just like I bought an air purifier and it had like, it's like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on it. I never hooked it up. A thermal camera at my house. I'll when I get some time, I'll take a look at it and see if there's like a Windows Windows app or something for it. No. I use all my air purifiers. They're on all the time. Jen gets really bad allergies, so I figured you know, whatever. I'm sure there's a lot of things. I mean, you can get your Alexas to do some pretty goofy things. I'm sure there's definitely something you can do with an air purifier. Will it run at me? How does your butt air bad? Don't you use a bidet? The bidet doesn't, like, vacuum out all my farts, dude. That's scary. Do I get any, like, credit for pulling off a fart yokai ability mid-combo there? Invent a fart vacuum bidet. I cannot imagine that it would be healthy or safe to try and suck the farts out of your body. I certainly don't want to be, like, involved in a lawsuit regarding that. Oh, cool. We got 2 of them now. Sounds like my bidet isn't strong enough. It's fine. I mean, it's like a little aquatic pecking hummingbird. It just pecks away. It does a good job. It's not... I'm sure there's, like, smooth flow bidets out there. I do not own one of those. My bidet is like somebody tried to overclock like a water fountain at, like, a high school. He, like, tricked it out. What level am I? Not quite 600, but almost. Did I grind to insanity post Idaho? I wouldn't say I'm necessarily grinded post insanity. We're at like underworld level. It's not even 40 yet. 33? Something like that. All right, we got him. Oh, that's so much damage. I need to get these guys first. Could have been worse. I did do the thing with my armor where I increased the defense by making it heavier. So even though I don't have heavy armor, it's acting like heavy armor. Come down here, dude. Come down here. I want to fight him. He's going to die eventually. Do you think he could solo him? Oh, he's down. He just got back up. I'm ignoring him. Screw it. He keeps coming back, though, is the impressive thing. I don't know. I farted on him. I don't know if it did anything. It was a moral victory. And having Yoshitsune around is really nice. We are going to fart on him. He's going to be a very powerful fight eventually. Oh, it's Genki. Yes! It does no damage. It does no immediate key damage, but... Alright, I apologize for not using the fart earlier, guys. I really think it's good, though. I really think there are opportunities for it to be, like, extremely powerful. We should have enough cores to get the next level. I'm just pumping my life because I just feel like I had like mid 4500s and I'm trying to get up to like 5,000. Oh yeah, this is it. It's when things get a little wild. That's cool. You see his mouth open as he screams. Doing the fart! No! We got him with it! Okay. Man, he's got so much ki. This is crazy. This guy's way cooler than my character? Oh, he's amazing. Wow, it's a good thing I transformed. He would have probably killed me. I'm just trying to keep the fart pressure on. He's pretty resistant to fire. I don't even know what he might be weak to, if not fire. Weak to damage? Well, he's not weak to fire, so maybe I'll put on thunder? Maybe water? Water would be nice. I felt like I wasn't doing a lot of damage to him, maybe. That was close, though. We should be able to get him in the next time. He's weak to 21 secret spices in a deep fryer. Yeah, we'll try water. He's immune to all elements except purity and corruption? I mean, I guess good to know. He's not immune to being farted on. That's for sure. I wonder if gust talismans will work on those things he shoots at me. I guess we'll try. I don't know. It's either that or life leech. hell was it? Are there stronger farts? I believe that yokai fart is the strongest fart. I understand I was immediately dusted there, but that didn't happen last time. Is my Gust gone? I think Gust might be gone. I don't know if Gust is even doing anything. I think it repelled those shots back at him. Yeah. It totally, like, repels his shots back at him. Or something. Oh. I want to say I kept the fart pressure up. Isn't there a skill that gives you like pure damage reduction or something? Protection. Maybe we'll use those. those are expensive, but we should be able to get them back fairly regularly through our empowered Omnio. Got him. It doesn't last very long on him, though. Good job, Protection Talisman. I will win through farting on you! So what I noticed, Blarg-chan, is different yokai appear to have different resistances to the stench ailment. So for some yokai, if the stench lasts long enough, I think it's okay. It's not good. There's always a better choice, maybe. Like Ibadatara should be there instead. But it's not useless. Thanks for the bird. Diablos can survive Sapphire of the Emperor? What, while digging? Like, nobody's asking me to use Fart because they think it's OP and I'll beat the game faster. I do think the fart cloud should last like an extra 1 or 2 seconds. The fart cloud doesn't stick around long enough. Imagine if there was a yokai ability that let you like have like permanent fart clouds. We're not talking about the bidet sucking up farts. The guy's like, how profoundly can you misunderstand a bidet to think it cures you of farting? I like that armor. This might be a dumb question, but is that armor based on anything in like real history? Because like it looks neat, those little shoulder pauldrons. I'm assuming those were just there to protect against, like, arrows to the back, I guess? Maybe, like, a small weapon. Oh. I think some people were really disappointed with the second DLC because there's only two main missions. I mean, if you compare that to like the absolute like bukkake storm of content that you get with the third DLC, it's kind of disappointing. I guess you get a new weapon out of it, but even still. Where's Benki? Glad I used the term bukkake storm again. You're welcome. It's for you. I was thinking about using his armor at one point. It just doesn't seem like it's strong enough. Like, I love the way it looks. I mean, it looks great. Look at that. So, like, for magic, though? But what is it good about for magic? It doesn't really scale with magic at all, does it? I mean, obviously, okay, yes. The Switchglaive and the Split Staff both are part of his set. That attack keeps getting me. I mean, he's technically the heaviest armor class in the game. I'm in Dream the Nioh, so it's not that good. Well, sometimes they give like a decent final piece skill. I just don't think he's got it. It's so heavy, you can't actually wear the whole thing and still have agility B. Even with like 200 stamina and 200 strength, I think. Maybe 200 stamina, 200 strength, and like all the ethereal things, maybe. But I think most people just like scrap the chest and just use the armor set minus for it. It could still be an okay quest to farm though. Although I guess it would screw up my set bonuses, right? Because then it would be all these. Oh, that's Grace of Susanoo. With Mystic Dyad. Wow. Huh. I mean, the block is no good. Wear fat armor with fart build, become a Reddit moderator. This is interesting, actually. Farming for the axe could be something. What are the mystic skills for axe? I know one is like something about if your ki goes to 0. Boosts damage within the yokai realm. That could be useless, or that could be useful. Let's see if we got anything good. That, technically. That's weird. It says it's a sentient one. Oh, the imbue corruption is in the middle. I see. Okay, never mind. I was confused. If I can imbue that with anything, that would actually probably... Well, I don't know if that'd be any good. More X damage sounds useful. I mean, only in the Dark Realm, though. And so that only works against yokai. And specifically only yokai when they're in the Dark Realm. This doesn't seem very reliable. What it is it makes it inconsistent that to even care about having the Mystic Dyad for X. I'm sure it's a lot of extra damage. I'm sure it's probably like 20 or 30% more damage in the Dark Realm. It's probably amazing. Well, that's a lot of things. There's Sentience Charge. I wish I had more of that. It still goes off a decent amount, but not nearly as much as I'd like it to. Melee Redemption versus Corruption, Sloth. Wrong Grace, though. You could use the yokai pot to summon a puddle. Does that count as a Dark Realm if you're just standing in it? The issue is I like to use the, whatever the hell that spell that gives you bonus ki regeneration and dispels dark puddles. I mean, I guess you would just have to not use that anymore, right? We got a couple things. It could be really good for boss. I mean, it depends on the boss. Like, you just have to know the boss. You'd have to... It would be, like, good for a farming set. Like, if you knew you were farming something. Like, you run here. Was everything a huge downgrade? The underworld world where I was hanging out more consistently gave better drop rates than this DLC. Stop bullying me. Stop it. Stop. Leave me alone. This is great. You love to see it. Oh, come on. Did I get it out in time? I don't even know if I got the spell out in time. Yes! Eat my stick! This is just a scroll that I had. I just want to try and roll on it. That move is actually really hard to get to work well, because, like, it pushes the enemy back, so, like, you gotta get them in a corner. I don't know how good finishing flare is. I don't think I'd like it better than luck. I'll take quick attack damage. Yeah. All right, we're not gonna do a super late stream today, guys. I was crying about it on day stream. My alarm went off at 4 a.m. It's like I'm a little tweakers today. We did beat the second DLC, so I'm happy about that. But I want to go and do nothing, and then I want to go to bed. But we'll be back tomorrow with the second DLC, and then probably the third DLC on Thursday. Probably no night stream on Friday. I am going to go to my in-laws' house and potentially be exposed to coronavirus. I think that's going to happen. I know it's really dumb. I probably shouldn't go. I should probably be like, why are we doing that? It's a bad idea. But I did just get my booster. And they say Omicron is a little less harmful. So stay safe. I don't know what to do. I mean, look, it's been like 2 years. It's not like a bar. It's just like, you know, a basement. Dude, I woke up at 4 a.m. My alarm went off at 4 a.m. I went back to sleep a little bit, but it was like one of those bad sleeps. So I'm probably going to do it. I'm planning on it. It's my in-laws and then their in-laws' cousin. We'll see. I don't know. All right, we'll talk about it in the morning. All right, I'm